Good morning, everybody. I'll try to solve this exercise in English because we are using it with our student. And this is a very interesting exercise that will give to all students some basic knowledge regarding limits for Arctan. So, in this exercise, it is asking us to find the limit of x times arctan of x minus pi of x over 2. So if x grows much, like grow to infinity, we will see that arctan approach pi over 2, because arctan is between pi over 2 and minus pi over 2. So you have plus pi over 2 here and you have minus pi over 2 here. So as x go to infinity, this will be pi over 2. This is just the basic, the first steps we have to do. So if we replace this with pi over 2, it will give us x times pi over 2 minus x times pi over 2, which will give us 0. And we are not allowed to say it is a 0. So what we have to do, we have, instead of replacing this with the pi over 2, we will replace it with pi over 2 minus 1 over x. You just need to remember this, because when we remove 1 over x from pi over 2, it is very tiny piece, and we are not we are just approaching pi over 2. We never like reach pi over 2, but we are approaching it. So we are approaching it with a little less amount. So if, for example, x go to infinity, or like very large number, for example 100, the arctan of 100 will give you pi over 2 minus a very tiny angle. And if you put the arctan of 1000, you will get it as pi over 2 minus 0.00. It's 1 over 1000. So instead of replacing arctan with pi over 2, we replace it with the x with the pi over 2 minus 1 over x. And from there it will be very easy. It just to replace your this with the pi minus 1 over x. It will give you this, and it is regular, like algebra, and it will give you by the, and it's minus 1, and you calculate the limit of all this. Okay, for this one, the limit is for x go to 1 plus. So we will have one x here, which is a little bit bigger than 1. So imagine you have 1 minus something a little bit bigger than 1. So we will get a negative number here. So the arctan of 1 over a 0 from the negative side, it is a negative number, which will be minus infinity. Okay, so this section will give us minus infinity. Since 1 over x go to minus infinity, as x go to 1 from the positive side, this thing, as just we said in the slide before, will replace it with pi over 2 plus 1 over x. Okay, the absolute value of 1 over x. We saw in the previous slide it is x, but here we are using it as a z, because we are taking this everything inside the parentheses as a z number. So as this z approaches minus infinity, this approach minus p over 2 plus one small number, which is 1 plus 1 minus x squared. You have the right to ask why, like plus, it's not minus. As you know, and we said before, this is pi over 2 and this is minus pi over 2, and we said that it will never reach minus pi over 2, but it will reach it with a number little bit bigger than that. So our 1 over x here is 1 over z, because just we said this is our z, and if you replace it everything with the z, you will get it as 1 over the absolute value of your z. Okay, and you just replay. You can just like do a simple mathematical algebra, and you will get it as minus pi over 2 plus 1 minus x squared. And the arctan of that, you just move this minus pi over 2 to other side. Why? Because we have here plus pi over 2. Okay, our equation is the arctan of z plus pi over 2. Okay, the arctan of our z plus pi over 2, which is here, is equal to this. Where we get this? We got it from here. So we just add another plus pi over 2 here, and we will get this. Now it is easy to calculate the limit. We'll replace this with its value, which is this, and we calculate the limit. So the limit of this above will be equal to this limit. And now you can see 1 square minus x square. You can write it as a multiplication of 1 minus x times 1 plus x. And because we have x minus 1 down, we are looking to have x minus down up. So we just flip these two to get minus x minus 1. And now we can remove x minus 1, and we get to calculate just as a simple regular limit of 1 plus x, which if we x go to 1, it will give us minus 2.